we're back. Howdy y'all, this is Ethan Bonreal playing Mother 3, and last time we were here, we left off the cutscene that we're going to go ahead and kick off right here. So, Bronson can't believe his eyes, because it looks like these two trees here were actually snapped in half almost. So we need to be on the lookout for something big and bad enough to snap two full-grown trees in half like that. It's kind of spooky. And actually, if you haven't noticed, the forest is looking pretty torn up as we've been going through it, so it looks like something's kind of been having its way with the forest. Which is unfortunate, though, because those trees are blocking Hanawa and the kids from getting back, or in the very least, that's where they should be coming from. Luckily, Isaac, Lighter, and Fuel are here to try to help us move it out of the way, but in the meantime, we actually don't have, we're a little pressed for time here, so while they do that, we're going to keep looking for Hanawa. Oh my, there we go, and Fuel's going to give them encouragement. So let's see what they have to say real quick here. Yellow. We'll take care of things here. Yeah, that's what you already said. This is pretty much all I can do. You know? If that's all you can do, go ahead and do it then. So, be careful, Flint. There's no telling what could be out there. Yeah, this is pretty spooky. There's definitely something big and bad running amok around here. Hello. It looks like people are gathered to the cliff to the left, so we should head over there. Thank you, Jackie. Oh, just two people. Okay. Well, it's just a guess, but I say a Drago climbed up from here. Oh, yeah. You know, from their sprites, their feet really don't look that big, but I guess they could have climbed. Oh well. I get the feeling something very bad is happening to the forest, the people, the animals, and me. Yep, you are exactly correct, friend, because there is something really suspicious and spooky going on here. Even Bato has some bad vibes from it. He's getting his heart racing here. So we can't really climb up a sheer cliff, but looks like Boney's onto something here. What's up, Boney? Hello. Oh. Man, Boney's animations are so fucking cute, dude. Oh my god. Why is he so adorable? Hello. Do you see something? What are you looking at? Oh, look up there, there's a scrap of cloth. Don't you see it? It's a bit of red right over there. Exclamation point. Oh. That is the same color as Hanawa's dress. It's not good. Huh, okay. What is it? Is there something on top of this cliff? Old Man Wes, what are you doing here? Sorry to say, but there's nothing a rickety old man can do to help us out. That's rude. You need to be nice. Let's see what Wes wants. Oh, Flint, don't tell me you intended to climb this cliff. I know how you feel, but scaling this cliff face is just too dangerous. But you know, maybe my son could be of help. Huh. Alright, let's try it. I'll need to borrow Boney for a bit here. What are you gonna do to him? Boney, bring my son back here. My son's name is... So, we're introduced to our next character. His name is Duster, and he's a strange but nice guy with unexpected skills. Yay. His name is Duster, got that? Here, have a sniff of this sock. Ugh, that's right. Alright. So, given Boney a scent to work with, and apparently it's pretty rank, so he's not that happy about that. But I guess dogs kind of like gross smells, usually. Usually. Depends on the dog, I guess. But anyway, now get out of here, go get him. Woof woof, you can count on me. Oh my god, this is actually a really adorable cutscene, incidentally. Aw, so cute. But anyway, how are y'all doing? I'm doing just fine. My allergies are acting up. So my throat's a little bit raw here, but I hope y'all aren't too perturbed by that, because I'm not going to do anything about it, because there's nothing I can do about it. So y'all are just going to have to kind of deal, sadly. Oh hey, looks like Boney actually already made it to their house. And Duster is inside, but he is definitely knocked the hell out. Boney's trying to figure out what the heck he can do about that. So, like a good dog, he actually just drags him, because Duster is a very heavy sleeper. But luckily, he apparently woke up at some point going through the forest. There we go. Alright, what's up? Man, these characters have really huge heads in proportion to their bodies. It's really obvious on Duster, because his head is literally about the same size as his entire body. Anyway, so we're gonna put Duster's thief skills to the test, because apparently him and West are trained thieves. And what that's gonna amount to right now is that Duster is going to use the wall staple technique, which basically shoves giant-ass staples into a wall so that we can climb them, and makes a makeshift ladder. Good for you, Duster, that's a very useful ability. It actually is going to end up being very useful, and if you can't tell, the areas you can use them in are usually the areas that are marked with like a darker texture so that you can see where they would go. There we go. And it looks like Boney is adept at climbing ladders. Good for you, Boney. What's up now? Hey, it stopped raining. That's cool. Looks like the rain stopped. I have a slight leg handicap, but I'll do my best. Please take me with you. So if you can't tell, actually, by Duster's walking, he has a slight limp. He's actually slightly paralyzed in one of his legs. I forget which one off the top of my head. I think it's like his left one. But, he can still walk. He just, he has a bit of a limp. And we just got the scrap of cloth from Hanawa's dress. That's unfortunate. Ha. Okay, we need to save the game. So, we got a boss fight coming up here pretty soon, and I'm gonna let you know, because I just switched to post-commentary, if you can tell where, is that I got a little bit of a graphical glitch going on here. I'm at the bottom of the screen. Sorry about that, there's nothing I can really do. It's gonna be in like the next 2 or so videos also. But, I mean, you got a deal. Anyway, we're gonna go beat the crap out of this mole now. Alright. You know, it is one of the interesting things about the Mother games is like all the random animals that you just like run into and are like enemies. That like it's just an interesting, I guess, array of things you fight. Like, one second you'll be fighting tanks or something, and then the next moment you'll like be beating the crap out of a buffalo. It's just very amusing to me, although I don't like hurting animals in real life, but, I mean, if that mole's gonna try to throw some rocks at me or some shit, I won't just, like, sit there and let it do that. It's rude. Get out of here, mole. Anyway, I recommend fighting these moles if you're, going through the game yourself, because you actually don't have to go in here. But there are a few presents in here, and you can also get nut bread from fighting the moles, and you're gonna need the healing items, because we do have a boss fight coming up pretty soon. There we go, let's beat the crap out of this mole. But anyway, I guess I should be asking how y'all are doing. I think I already asked, but I meant to say that, this is the second episode I'm recording in a batch. And oh my god, my allergies are killing me. I'm looking to record at least 3 or 4 videos worth of things, so I'll have one to upload for every day of the week, hopefully. But I can't really hold to that. I feel a little bit bad for not being able to be consistent with these videos, just because, hey, what's in this present? Some beef jerky, that's actually a pretty good healing item. So we're gonna actually go ahead and heal up a little bit too, because we do have that fight coming up. Let's eat the yam. There we go. Delicious. Is that I enjoy making the videos, but it takes me a lot of energy to get up and get started on them, and then also I don't always have the time to do it because I live with my parents, and especially with the coming out on top videos, I can't record while they're here because because decidedly coming out on top has some very not so appropriate for your parents to hear words going on. You can't really have Super Swag Johnson talking about wanting to slang wiener into his butthole while my parents are here, so sadly I can't record that as often as I want. And before I get ahead of myself, hey Flint, there's someone there. Yellow. What the hell are those? Are they octopus people? It's a little bit weird. What are they doing? Let's ask them. So, what you kids up to here? Oh shit. What? Oh. They seemed a little bit jostled. Okay. Okay. What? Were you the caribou that, destroyed all those oh, no, oh god, my face. So it looks like that's a reconstructed caribou, but this doesn't look like the animal that is, actually the one that did all the damage to this place, because it looks like they just activated it too. But if you don't remember, we actually... yeah, some mechanical chimera. We actually saw those pig-looking squid people before in the forest, and they were the ones responsible for the forest fire. I think what the game implies is that the whole purpose of the forest fire was to flush out the animals, so that they could capture them and make them into creepy robot animals like this thing. And if you don't know, or you're playing this game for yourself, this reconstructed caribou actually is weak to the wall staples, and what I mean by that is if you use wall staples in battles from Duster's skill menu, you can use them as a spell in battle, and that will paralyze the enemy. There we go, the reconstructed caribou can't move. And they'll be incapacitated for a few turns, and that's a really easy way to make this fight go well. You actually can die on this fight, though. It's actually fairly easy to if you're not paying attention to your health. It has an attack that will hit everyone in the party at one time if you don't just spam the wall staples. There we go, so it's going to go berserk, and it just hit everyone, and it did a fair amount of damage. It's about a third of Duster and Boney's health, and about a fourth of Flint's health, I guess. Well, a little bit more than a fourth. Anyway. So we're gonna go ahead and have Boney feed Flint the beef jerky, which heals for 60. And then hope this thing gets... Yep, it got paralyzed again. There we go. But, yeah. I feel like this commentary kinda sucks, but, I mean... I'm just trying to get into the habit of recording these regularly and making sure that I'm consistent with it if I can be. Although I'm a little bit worried about recording tomorrow, just because I'm going to be a little bit busy because I have a paper to write. Well, anyway, it looks like we scared those pig people off. Let's see what this thing is. Looks like we don't know what that is. Lying on the ground is a notebook with a pig nose-like mark on the cover. Let's give it a read. Flint picked up the notebook and read it. The following was written in poor handwriting. All the creatures in this world suck. Let's make them tougher, rougher, badder, and we'll mix and match this to create whole new things that no one's ever seen before. So that's kind of what led me to suspect that they were trying to flush out the animals with the forest fire to make them into those machine animal chimera things. Oh. Oh, you know what? We probably should end the video pretty soon here. That was bizarre. Okay. don't know what to do about that, let's talk to you, Sparrow. What do you have to say? Sparrow advice, let me explain skills to you. So I actually think this is kind of a bad place to put the Sparrow, because it basically tells you about skills, but it'd be more useful to tell you about them before you have that boss fight that is made a lot easier by using skills, but whatever. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and cut the video here, because the cliff is crumbled and we have nowhere else to go. So thanks for watching, I'll catch y'all later, and bye. See ya.